A South Texas tradition since 1964. This is Domingo Live with your hosts Rudy Trevino and Barbie Leo. Now here's Rudy and Barbie.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a Domingo Live, la tradición del sur de Texas en este día hermoso aquí en South Texas. What a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Welcome back, Rudy. We missed
good to be
you.
back. Good to be back.
Yes, we have an amazing show, fully packed show for you today.
Yes, we do. We've got some of our favorite people in the house. We're talking about the future of Corpus Christi in South Texas.
Yes,
and I refer to that as a future because we have young ladies who are representing an incredible organization that has been 67 years in the making. We're talking about Feria de Las Flores and the pageant that is coming up. These young ladies are going to be participating, competing, and working extremely hard to achieve that one goal, and that's to get those big scholarships to continue on with their education.
And for 67 years, they've been part of this show,
Yes,
Domingo Live.
yes.
So they're
Can you
part of
believe
this
that?
tradition through and through.
For sure. And then we've got the Kids Health Fair. That is absolutely incredible. We talk about it every year. They've been doing it for several years, and we're so glad to be able to promote this event that benefits an entire region, not just our community, but an entire region. All that coming up here on Domingo Live. And then we've got some musical guests.
Yes, we do. We have a Chris 56. They're local. They're amazing. They're going to be performing at the House of Rock 21st anniversary. They're going to tell us everything that's going on with them también.
That's right. It's so cool. We have got them here right now, as a matter of fact, and we'd like to present them to you for the first time on Domingo Live. These guys have watched the show before in the past, so they're familiar with the format and how it all works, but we're very glad to have them here. Chris 56.
I heard them do some gritos during the break, so I want to hear them. I want to hear them. Let's go.
Check them out right now on Domingo Live.
Can't tell me where you been, won't tell me where you gone. I hope you dancing with somebody makes your home a sweet home. Tell me how you been, is there something wrong? I would walk 1,000 miles just to have you in my arms. If you don't care, just call me, I can take up all your time. Long days seem shorter when you next to me, yeah. If only you're lonely like I'm lonely, control me and tell me we're just some twisted little lovers, rum and some coke. You're the Bonnie to my Clyde, the dealer to my. You make my sunrise, gunfire, written in stone. Oh no. You rock a tight shirt, nice skirt, pretty and black. I miss your hand on my holster, I miss your thighs on my lap. I rock American spirit, honey, I don't wanna hear it. I know it's bad for my health, but mix is good with some beer. If you don't care, just call me, I can take up all your long days seem shorter when you next to me, yeah. If only you're lonely like I'm lonely, control me and tell me we're just some twisted little lovers, rum and some coke. You're the Bonnie to my Clyde, the dealer to my. You make my sunrise, gunfire, written in stone. Oh no. We're just some twisted little lovers, rum and some coke. You're the Bonnie to my Clyde, the dealer to my. You make my sunrise, gunfire, written in stone. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, that was American Spirit.
This Domingo Live weather update is sponsored by Sames Ford.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in to Domingo Live. The upper level disturbance that we saw move through central Texas, leading to all of the catastrophic flooding that we saw in the hill country, will continue to move west as we go through Sunday and Monday. And that is where all of the rain is going to fall, in West Texas and into Mexico, New Mexico, and Arizona. Here in South Texas, we are going to remain dry over the next several days and really over the next week as high pressure settles into the region. But that does not mean that we aren't concerned about flooding. All the rain that fell in the hill country is now working its way downstream, and we actually have a couple of flood warnings that will go in effect on Monday. If you are located in Tilden, where the Frio River runs, or Catula, where the Nueces River runs, both of those locations will enter into a flood warning and are expected to enter into major flood stage. Specifically for the Frio River, they will enter into their minor flood stage tomorrow morning at 22 feet. As of Sunday morning, they were only sitting at 4.6 feet. So that river is going to continue to rise as we go on throughout the day on Sunday and into Monday. So you're going to want to go ahead and start making any preparations now. You're going to want to move livestock and prep your home. They are expected to crest on Wednesday morning. The Frio River at Tilden will crest at 27.8 feet. And we know that at that level, homes and businesses are likely to be flooded. If you do have to be out and about throughout the next several days, you're really going to want to be careful. Do not drive through any flooded roadways. It only takes 12 inches of fast-moving water to carry away a car, and we don't want anybody to end up drowning in this river flooding event. So you're going to want to be very careful and turn around, don't drown. Now, if you happen to be outside making preparations today, those located to our west are going to be very, very hot. We're talking triple digits. George West, we're looking at about 100 degrees. Freer, we're looking at about 100 degrees as well. Here in Corpus Christi, we'll be a little bit cooler, looking at 94 degrees today. But of course, those feels like temperatures will be sitting in the triple digits. We're expecting really mid-90s throughout the rest of the week. Very, very warm. You're going to want to be practicing heat safety.
Thank you, Hope. And the House of Rock is celebrating 21 years. The anniversary celebration is coming up el día 28 de julio. And to celebrate, of course, you're going to throw a huge party. Performances from DJ CJ, Local 86, Animal Mood, Alex Blasmith, Company L, Sweet Daddy, Tina La Cochina, the 99s, Mr. Wendell, Gus and the Controllers, Vashti Rose and the Thorns, Cobra Machete, and Chris 56.
Chris 56.
This is today here with us on Domingo Live.
All South Texas. It is a vibe that you can only find right here in Corpus Christi. And what better place than, of course, the iconic House of Rock. So, Chris, tell us a little bit about the group and your music.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my name is Chris 56. We got Dylan Booty and we got Kyle DeLeon. They're part of my band called The Revolver. We make the alternative music, so it's like a fusion of country, rock, hip hop. You know, just kind of something that we've created together.
Very cool. Well, we're going to talk more about your vibe, your music, and where we can catch you performing throughout the weeks to come, but also about this wonderful big event that's coming up that we want to be able to celebrate with everyone here in South Texas.
21 years rocking South Texas. They open the doors for all types of genres, not just rock. Everything you can think of. You know, they've had the mariachi festival there. They had everything.
Casey Lane is amazing.
Casey opens his doors to anybody. I love it.
Yeah, the brainchild there, man. So right now we've got Chris 56 on Domingo Live. Check them out one more time.
If I'm on a highway, go. Can't tell you what I'm riding. I might be flying, doesn't matter where I've been. On. If I was a pilot, I'd crash and burn her. I don't wanna tear your heart. Baby, we just play our part and put down our. I'm the type to break your heart. You the type to tear me apart. Let's not make this hard. If they ever been anywhere that we've ever been, drunken nights without you can't be my medicine. If he ever did anything that you ever said, this the party for two, can't be a pessimist. Settle down, we could be all cool. I lay it down so I could be out soon. Another neon moon, if I could turn back the time, I'll do the. If I'm on a highway, go. Can't tell you what I'm riding. I might be. Doesn't matter where I've been on. If I was a pilot, I'd crash and burn her. I don't wanna tear your heart. Baby, we just play our part and put down our. I'm the type to break your heart. You the type to tear me apart. Let's not. If I'm on a highway, go. Can't tell you what I'm riding. I might be flying, doesn't matter where I've been. On. If I was a pilot, I'd crash and burn her. I don't wanna tear your heart. Baby, we just play our part and put down our. I'm the type to break your heart. You the type to tear me apart. Let's not.
67 years.
And they look amazing.
Yes, it looks amazing. 67
That's
years
right.
of the annual Feria de Las Flores pageant. It is an incredible event. We've had the honor and the privilege to MC the event several times over the years. And of course, Dr. Nick here, of course, behind the helm, making sure that everything gets done just right, and more importantly, that the tradition stays exactly the same, right?
Absolutely. Since 1960, with the exception with Mr. Joe Flores and his wife,
Right.
This is the creation that they created.
Isn't it?
Leadership, right? The
Yes.
most important thing. So, you know, and then throughout the years, we've had several individuals that have taken the helm. This year, of course, we have Miss Brianna.
Yes,
That's
Ms.
right,
Brianna.
Brianna. Not only has she been part of Feria, but she's also been behind the scenes for such a long time as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Helping these girls get to where they need to be. And let's get them introduced. I want to meet them. So you're going to say your name and where you represent, and then you just kind of pass down the mic so everybody can say. All right? Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Emily Villarreal, and I'm representing the state of Chihuahua.
Hello, my name is Reese Rocha, and I'm representing the state of Colima. Good morning, my name is Eliana Reed, and I am representing the state of Tamaulipas.
Good morning, my name is Grace Susik Lascano, and I am representing the state of Aguascalientes.
Hello, my name is Isabella Mendoza, and I represented the vibrant region of Nayarit.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alejandra Ramos, and I'm representing the beautiful region of Nuevo Leon.
Hi, my name is Destiny Vargas, and I am representing the state of Veracruz.
Hello and good morning. My name is Michaela Athena San Miguel, and I'm representing the region of Chiapas.
Good morning. My name is Gianna Abear, and I am representing the state of Puebla.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leslie Valadez, and I am representing the cultural heart of Mexico, Jalisco. Thank you.
Amazing. It is wonderful to continue this kind of tradition, Brianna. You've grown up with this.
Yes,
it's in your blood. It's in your DNA. Tell us about the hard work that these young ladies are about to undertake.
Well, these ladies have been working hard since January, since we recruited. So they've been going gung-ho, full force, full of Latino history, LULAC history, current events, really studying and really getting into to know themselves and their culture so much more, to the point where they're going to be very much prepared for their interview this Friday. So it's very exciting. That's 60% of their score. A lot of people don't know that. They all see the beautiful show with the dancing and all that kind of stuff. But 60% of their score is their interview this Friday. So they've been working so hard, and they're very intelligent young ladies, full of life, and they're very much involved in all of their schoolwork and all their extracurriculars. That, you know, they're very well-rounded individuals, and that's something that we teach them to become more well-rounded as they grow up and use their skills to, you know, better their future.
Now, the interview process will be Friday. The pageant is actually this Saturday. Everybody's invited. It's a free event. Amazing. Take the family so they can see what these beautiful ladies have been doing, working so hard. Now, I know that you personally have seen them grow since January. I know that they walk in a certain way and they leave, oh my gosh, with so much confidence.
Completely different.
And all the friendships. Tell us about all the things that they learn.
Yes, so they learn how to become a better leader, how to become more of themselves, and how to use themselves and their passions and their hobbies and their morals and all the things that encompass them to make them better leaders for our Coastal Bend community. You know, that's like the biggest thing for us is that come back to the Coastal Bend after you're done with college, wherever you go, to, you know, better our community, leave it better than you found it, you know? And that's something that we really instill in the girls and make sure that they learn that and they know that. And of course, they've had so much fun together. You know, they're all really good friends with each other. They all talk to each other, they all communicate, they dance, they have a great time. So I'm very excited to see how this all turns out. But at the end of the day, they're all winners in my book.
Absolutely.
So I'm very excited to see them perform.
And they also learn about their culture.
Yes, and that's very important to us. Is that knowing where you come from. You know, we're from Corpus Christi. We're from, historically, this used to be Mexico, right? So we want to make sure these girls understand where do they come from and what is their heritage. And even though if they're only, you know, if they're not super in tune with it, they're finally learning about it and getting in tune with their culture. You know, it's something that we take pride in at LULAC.
Absolutely. And then at the very end, the big prize here is they all win, but there's also scholarships involved.
Yeah, scholarships are involved, and you know, the actual, you know, what comes out of this whole program are the scholarships, not only for the young ladies, the opportunities are there, but also for people in the Coastal Bend region.
Yes.
So this year we will be having the event at Veterans Memorial High School. And of course, I understand it's a beautiful auditorium.
It is.
And we'll be there this Saturday, the 25th. Doors open at 5. The show starts promptly at 6 o'clock. One thing I have to mention, the reason why traditionally we've always had it at Del Mar, but right now, because of renovations, then we had to move a lot of the events. So the event this year will be at Veterans Memorial High School.
Absolutely. We're glad we're putting the word out because we want everyone in our community to come out and show support.
Yes.
You being in that seat and watching the hard work that these young ladies have basically had to endure since January.
Yes.
I mean, they do it porque viene del corazón, nace del corazón. And we want you to go in there and experience. If you've never been to a Feria de Las Flores pageant,
yes, please come.
Yes.
it is a one-of-a-kind event.
Absolutely.
And it's truly South Texas, truly Corpus Christi.
And then the girls find each other, supporting each other throughout the entire process, and they will continue to do so, no matter what else that they do here within the community. I love that.
Thank you for you guys coming up, getting up early this morning, being here with us. There have been so many other young ladies throughout the 67 years that have been on this show at this very time doing exactly what you're doing. And we want to invite everyone in South Texas to come and take part in this cultural event that has been part of our history here in South Texas.
And no matter who wins, y'all are all winners because y'all have gone through an amazing journey and y'all have changed in a positive way, and you will continue to do positive things here in our community. So congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate this.
Thank you so
and
much.
Can't wait to have you back here with the winners.
Yes.
Bright and early Sunday morning.
Bright and early Sunday morning, we'll be here
Absolutely.
ready to show you our new court.
All right, very good. We'll be right back with more Domingo Live. Más música, más entretenimiento after this. Stick around.
56
Yes,
with a hooks
yes,
mascot. I love
absolutely.
it.
And that is all Corpus Christi, what you saw in that video. And we were just talking about Chris being from Ingleside. Was that, that's all part of Corpus Christi, all part of the Coastal Bend. And we're just so glad to have you on Domingo Live to talk about your music. You're wearing your Selena shirt. You cannot, say Corpus Christi without knowing that Selena is part of our lives and will always be. It's so good to have you here. Tell us a little bit about your musical past.
Well, I just started writing music in high school. It was kind of like a form of therapy.
Yeah.
And then, I kind of just stuck with it. Just my friends were doing it, so just followed along. And then it came to a point where I was like, oh, I need to do something with my life. And, music was kind of just always there. And, throughout the years, I just progressed, learned a lot more. And, now it's just, it is what it is. You know?
When did you start performing?
I think right out of high school, 18 years old.
One of the cool things that I noticed in our write-up here is that you describe your music as y'alternative.
Yes, sir.
The concept. Tell me about that.
Well, I started making rap and hip hop music, and I was in Nashville, and it kind of came to a standpoint where it was like all these country artists were in this room, and all these hip hop rappers, and I was just like in the middle. And then the country people called me over, so it was just like naturally I just gravitated towards country stuff. And I was living in Los Angeles at the time, so I was like, finding my way through the industry. And everyone was like, yeah, this is what you have to do. You have to do this. And then, I missed home. I missed everything about Texas, the food, the people, everything. And I kind of just went with what I knew. So.
Who influenced you musically growing up?
Like Lenny Kravitz, Prince. I really like this band called 38 Special from the 80s. And of course, Selena and people like that.
Isn't that amazing how, as South Texans, especially from Corpus Christi and the Gulf Coast, we are touched by so many different genres of music, and somehow, some way, they all find themselves into our DNA, where we're able to produce incredible genres like the alternative. I mean, that's kind of cool to come up with your own style, come up with your own ideas, to come up with something different. And those inspirations that you just mentioned, I mean, they're just part of the originality that you present to your audience when they watch you, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and especially like touching back on the like the history of Corpus Christi. Like I work with El Dusty.
Yes,
so now,
amazing friend. We love him. Cool. El Dusty.
Absolutely. Shout out to him. Shout out to Ceci Trevino as well. But
absolutely.
I'm discovering like the things that they've done in their past, and like now like I'm drawing inspiration from that. And it was never, I wouldn't listen to cumbia growing up. I'd listen to Tejano, but it wasn't really like. Now the older I get, I can appreciate the things that people
it's hard work.
Have done. Yes, sir.
It's hard work, and a lot of.
Talk about your latest release, "Sound of a Shotgun."
Yeah, I just released an album with El Dusty. He produced it all. I was living in Los Angeles at the time, and he was like, "Hey, dude, come back to Corpus, and let's work on an album." And I was like, "I'm in Los Angeles, like, well, And I decided to come back down, and we were working on this album for the better half of this year, and it's kind of just what I've been through the past 2-3 years, and we just released it. Really good tunes on there.
Good. And it's available on all platforms?
Yes, sir. It's everywhere.
Excellent. So let's talk about folks who may not have ever seen you perform live. You're going to be over at this House of Rock 21st anniversary. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. That's going to be not next Tuesday, the following Tuesday after that, I believe. Yes, sir. Yeah, super excited. There's a bunch of talented people on there. I got a lot of friends that are performing there as well. I love the House of Rock. That was actually my first show when I was like 18. So, yeah, I'm super excited about that. And they've always shown love. And Casey, I just love those guys.
Absolutely, Casey. We got to send a shout out to him because he is the man who makes it all happen. And we're just so honored to have him when he's on set here to talk to us. But he's a true friend, and we certainly appreciate all that he's done for so many bands and so many different folks whose lives he's touched by just inspiring them to keep going and moving forward. It's a wonderful thing. So you're going to be performing once again, what day?
That is going to be on the 28th, I believe. Good. Not this next Tuesday, but the Tuesday coming up after that. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, we're kind of booked out.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Staying busy. Yes,
it's a good thing.
So what advice do you have for any upcoming artists that maybe want to follow in your footsteps?
Just do it. It's going to be hard. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done, and you're going to get told no a lot. But if you believe and you just put your best foot forward, you can really make anything happen.
Absolutely. You've got a video here that we're going to share with everybody. Chris 56. It's called Going to Texas. What inspired you to write this song?
I miss Texas. I was living in Los Angeles. So I was like,
coming back from LA.
I'm going home. Yeah.
You wrote the song because I'm going back to Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, let's share it with everybody out there. Going to Texas. Chris 56 on Domingo Live.
I don't care about the money or cars. Just need my baby and God. If you're thinking that it's funny, don't care if I had to lose it all. Couple cattle in the lips so thick. Catch a buzz if I can't go fish. Prefer the nines cause the shells don't miss. Ain't hot as Texas, this is hell. I don't care about the money or cars. Just need my baby and God. If you're thinking that it's funny, don't care if I had to lose it all. I don't care about the money or cars. Just need my baby and God. If you're thinking that it's funny, don't care if I had to lose it all. No models, no pills, no bottles, no thrill you providing. I'ma still keep on riding, hey. Everything that I want, yeah, I got it. You can still keep on watching. I'ma get it while I'm here, about the money or cars. Just need my baby and God. If you're thinking that it's funny, don't care if I had to lose it all. I don't care about the money or cars. Just need my baby and God. If you're thinking that it's funny, don't care if I had to lose it all.
We have got, and I'm putting my ear back here so we can talk some more.
Porque no lo tenía,
No lo tenía, ¿verdad?
¿verdad?
Es que no oigo bien,
No
¿verdad? We've got Guy Nicholson here, who is a dear friend of ours personally, but of the show, who has been promoting this event, this annual Lead First Happy Health Fair for 20 years,
20
Guy?
years.
How do you do this?
Well, you're passionate, first of all.
Yes, it's about love for your community, love for when you see a kid able to be able to come and get all the different medical things they need for school, and the parents not sitting somewhere wondering, how can I get my child with immunization? How can I get my child ready for that first day of school? Because we know that first day of school, just that smile that's on their face makes all the difference in the world. And so this program has been doing it for 20 years. When we started,
goodness,
people was wondering, are you sure you know what you're doing? And we really didn't, but we knew that we had love for our community. We had love for the kids and the family, that whatever we did, it was going to be great.
Sure.
And,
And the need was out
and
there,
the need
and still is.
was still out there, especially now with the economic situation that we find ourselves in. Parents is trying to find, what can I do? These things here, just the backpack alone, going to cost you arm and a leg. And say you had a household of 5 or 6 kids. That's a lot of money when you're on limited income. But so we understand the plight of our community. And so anything we can do to make our community healthy and strong and provide for our community is a great opportunity.
Well, everybody at Lead First, thank you so much for your commitment to the community and our kids. It's so important to have them prepared for the very first day of school and for the rest of the school year to be successful. They need a backpack, they need some shoes, they need some shots, and they've got it all. At physicals, they've got it all under one roof. There are a couple of rules. You do have to have a parent with you. Right?
Absolutely.
And what else do they need to take with them?
Also, it's first come, first serve. We have thousands of backpacks we're going to be giving away, and so once it runs out, that's it. And we can't do this without awesome sponsor. We can't do this without domingo-live saying, come on and let's talk to our community and let them know that there's love in the community for you. And I thank you for the show. We've been doing this for almost 20 years.
That's right.
And so what a great place. We'll be at Miller High School this Saturday from 9 to 12. And so the doors open right at 9 o'clock. And it's open to the community, it's open to the local area, it's open to our area that's surrounding us. So it's open to those who want to come and take part and be part of something that's been here for 20 years. We've been here 20 years, not by accident.
No.
We've been here 20 years because the sponsors believe in what we do. And so we want to thank our sponsors for providing for. We have Reliant Energy. They provide thousands of backpacks, HEBs, our local groceries.
Oh my goodness,
What would we be without HEBs?
Oh, I love it.
HEBs don't just have groceries, but they go a step further and say, let me be a part of what you're doing to touch the lives and make a difference in our community. Sitco, Flint Hill,
absolutely,
Corpus Christi Independent School District, who open up their doors and say, we have a facility for you can come and bring. Normally, people would have to find a location, but CCISD open up their schools and say, you use our school because these are our kids that you are benefiting from what you're doing. And so let us come and be a part of what you're doing. And
it's wonderful to have these corporate sponsors that will step up and do the right thing to help our community.
Pepsi Cola,
Wonderful folks.
Wonderful.
Guy, how many people attended last year?
Last year we had over 3,000 people show up.
And are you ready for that many people, even more so this time
ready.
around?
Yeah, we're ready.
That's
so the
what I like
backpacks
to
are ready to
hear.
go. You've got people.
On this Thursday, we're going to be having our backpack stuffing, where HEB send over 100 of their employees to come and
Isn't that wonderful?
stuff the backpacks.
Absolutely wonderful.
And it's just wonderful to see these young people smiling, and it's hot and we unloading those trucks, but they smiling the whole time. And so this Thursday at 9:30, if there's volunteers that want to come over and say, hey, let me get my hands dirty, but because I know that what's going to go in here going to bring a smile to somebody in our community.
Now that's what I want to hear about, the kids.
Yeah.
Tell us about their reaction when they show up to the event and they get their backpack.
When I get there at 7 Saturday, I already got a line of folks already out there that have been there probably 4 o'clock in the morning because they realize that what they being offered is a first come, first serve, but dignity. We're not sitting there asking you for 1,000 information, all that. We're saying, just come and enjoy what we have. Right. And there's food there that we're going to provide for them. You name it, they're going to have it. And so the doors are open, the love is there, and we can't do it. And that's what God would have us to do. Amen. As he bless us, we should be able to bless other people in our community. And so we're able to do it. And they ask me, 20 years, I say, because it's a God thing.
Absolutely.
It's not, it's lead first leading it, but it's God who give the increase to whatever, who makes it happen. And so I'll be here another 20 years if he say so. So come on out. Wherever you're coming from, whatever county, whatever city you're coming from, the doors are open.
Love that.
And the love is there. So when you come, you'll feel the love.
Great
you don't have
words.
to worry about somebody asking you a million questions. Just come.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that is open to the community.
Guy Nicholson, thank you so much for the 20th annual Lead First Happy Health Fair happening over at Miller High School at the gym there this coming Saturday from 9 in the morning to 12 noon.
12 noon.
Thank you again.
Thank you so
We appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Vamos a continuar con más música. More Chris 56 right here on Domingo Live.
Thank you, guys.
At war with all of my problems, I can't just sit there and pray. Mama can't find a job and daddy haven't found his fate. Cause even if it goes wrong, I done made a plan, I'ma get what I want. Can't head back to the lone star with only duffel bags and nothing to show for it. Cause even if I hit the bottom of my glass on it, lose my job and wreck my car, got no more cash on me. Lost myself in Los Angeles, out here Tennessee. It could be worse, but I can't stress, there's no one I'd rather be. At war with all of my problems, I can't just sit there and pray. Mama can't find a job and daddy haven't found his fate. Cause even if it goes wrong, I done made a plan, I'ma get what I want. Can't head back to the Lone Star with only duffel bags and nothing to show for it. I could drink another bottle, sit and waste another day, get some money, it don't matter, I can't take
And just like that,
Dun, dun.
we're done.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Have a great one. Adios.
Okay, no need to let me down so easy, y'all. I like the pain. Call the doctor when they shoot me down, no matter who's around, you be safe. If the odds say that I'm losing, I still can't move around feeling drained. I can't seem to lose no matter who, no matter when. Thought I had my dogs here, my love here, but I got faith. Oh, darling, I always do the most. I get my bags and I hit the road. You as good as gold. I'll be right there when you feeling bold. Only tell me that you care, baby, if you here, and I'll see you here. And I love how life ain't fair, so say your prayers, don't play your games. I can't keep my guard up and my posture becoming fame. But this the road I chose, only heaven knows, and I'm down to win. Call the doctor when they shoot me down, no matter who's around, you be safe. If the odds say that I'm losing, I still can't move around feeling drained. I can't seem to lose no matter who, no matter when. Thought I had my dogs here, my love here, but I got faith. Oh, darling, I always do the most. I'll get my bags and I hit the road. You as good as gold. I'll be right there when you feeling bold. I'll be right there when you feeling. I'll be right there when you feeling. I'll be right. I'll be right. I'll be right there when you feeling bold. I'll be right there when you feeling. I'll be right. I'll be right there when you feeling. I'll be right there when you feeling bold. That's all, darling. Thank you guys for having me. She wanted to hear a grito. I need a grito. It's a great day to be alive. God bless you all.
Thanks for watching the #1 rated entertainment and information program in South Texas, Domingo Live.